It's probably
like
fucking
someone
Jono in the background, mate.
hacking up a lung or something. There you go.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, that one was Jono.
Yeah, so it was him before going, yeah.
Yeah, it could have been. Not used to having a sensitive mic.
Fucking playing mines is fucking dog shit, eh? I don't like this mine shit.
It's a bit of an adjustment, that's for sure. I started out with just for movement. I started out with smoke mine. It's a bit of an adjustment.
I don't like that. The button's D. It's fucking annoying.
You can change it, can't you?
I don't think so. Because I just throw the mine and then it just comes up just like as a box above everything.
When I was playing smoke mine, I was able to set my trigger mine button to something else.
I'll see if I can do it. Oh, so I can change it. Fuck, I thought it was just stuck there, eh? I was like, this is fucked. Doesn't seem to do very much damage, this mine either. I've got it like on a fucking 6 link and it's like not even one shot and creeps.
Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of the mine gameplay.
It just seems really bad. Like, I think my Frostblink does nearly more damage than my mines.
That's why I didn't bother running through with mines when it wanted me to run through with mines.
Yeah, there's got to be something easier than that.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. Keep forgetting to click it too. Plus, I only throw one mine. Like, I need to throw at least fucking 3 to kill shit.
Night battles.
It's slowing me down though.
Might be top tier though.
Yeah, mine suck. I'm fucking going back. I'm not fucking playing this shit. still broken, man.
Yeah, still OP, or they completely nerfed it? One or the other.
It's OP shit still. Still not showing me everything with this thing. Uses fucking heaps of money. Just shit this thing.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I wonder if I can replace Stormbrand with Arc then. For my
Using Stormbrand to like trigger something.
yeah,
What's it?
yeah, good point.
Because it's actually, I think Stormbrand lingers sort of thing.
Yeah, it casts when it casts with everything actually, and then lingers around and zaps everything by the time I've already gone past it.
Yeah, so it does like a debuff on it. Plus, you've probably got some shit that if you're using Stormbrand, which is lightning, means you probably need some sort of lightning damage to just the prop fucking probably elemental equilibrium or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, old mate just came online with your wand.
Oh, did he?
How much did I say that was? 40C.
Well, the one I was looking at before.
Yeah, just wait. Oh,
You're talking about that
can't
other one.
remember. Just trying to find the message that I sent. Going to see how much it was. It was like a cheaper one, but it was like a half decent. 45 chaos. I'll grab it.
Use this arc shit. It's fucking too expensive. I'm spilling that other one fucking solid because that would mean like pretty much need my end game wand before I could craft my own.
Yeah, I would have taken the pressure off for a bit.
Yeah. Half of special settings. Saying that though, that guy probably just said it was sold, but it's probably fucking being relisted by now.
Yeah, probably. I did that earlier today, actually.
Fuck.
I logged in and something that I was selling, I literally was getting spammed. And I figured that the price had gone up. So I checked and then put the price up. Didn't sell it. Sold it later.
What was it?
It was just another
Wow.
trigger one. I actually think that was a trigger fire one.
Yeah, trigger fires fucking good. Oh, I'll be able to have a look up that wand that guy had a minute ago and see if he's fucking relisted it. Bet he put it up. I'll be back in a second.
You reckon?
win's a win, but still, that's pretty pathetic. How's it going, Raz? I'm over on MX's Discord. Just looking to notice some G-Banks are on it. Yeah. Doesn't the title of the stream say War Thunder? I'm pretty sure I changed it.
That's right, you may have looked confused, but it was hard to tell because it just seemed that you have a very confused look on your face when you play War Thunder, apparently.
It might have just been the night battle as well, because it's pretty hard to see. I'm trying to like decipher shapes in the distance without actual thermals, it's pretty annoying. But I've already unlocked the entire tech tree, so
yeah. I've just got the striker left to unlock the American tree, but I just can't bring myself to play with that tree. It's so frustrating.
try that.
I was just saying, I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I'm on my new desktop, mate.
That might be a way to adjust the volume.
Yeah,
Sounds
probably.
pretty good.
What are you using to stream? OBS?
Yeah, just OBS.
Are you, it looked like then that you were using, streaming the app, the running XE?
Yes.
Oh, of course. Look, yeah. I've tried that. It doesn't matter what I do. It just wants to give me a black screen. So I have to run the full screen.
That's weird. Yeah, I've just got the capture set to a specific window and then set War Thunder as a specific window.
Yeah, and I've done that in the past, but currently I can't do it. So I have to stream like screen one, the whole screen. So even if I'll tab out, it's still streaming.
That's weird.
Yeah. In the past I had the issue, but I just had to change to admin mode and it fixed it. But it's not fixing it this time. Being used on your graphics card yet?
No, I mean the queue's progressing, but
I overclocked mine. I got for bench testing. I got a stable plus 100 on the clock and plus 400 on the memory, but I ran multiple bench tests, and they all worked perfectly. And then I tried to play War Thunder, and I would get run out of VRAM.
that's weird.
Yep. So I had to turn it off.
That is so bad. Did you see that score? And I'm top of the score somehow with that shitty performance. Look at that. absolute bin tier.
Yeah. I know.
There's only so
Some
much
shocking
Americans.
teams.
There's only so much
Yeah.
Americans I can take at a time, you know.
But it's funny because you go on the forums and everyone talks about how amazing American tanks are. It's like, hey, what are you talking about? This is dog shit.
I mean, there's nothing particularly wrong with like the XM1 or the XM803. They're fine, but I don't know. I just find the teams are terrible. So and that means that the moves that I'm used to making, the plays I'm used to making, just don't work anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
We should jump over to VDD Discord and stop fucking bothering Gnomes and G-Banks with the War Thunder shit.
Yeah, sure.
Gee.
Catch you guys next time, eh?
Yeah, man.
There you go, it's better. I mean, another problem could be that this VR, if you're playing against the Germans, which the Americans almost always do, that GR91 spam is, or G91R, whatever they're called, it gets pretty hectic.
Yeah, the GR91s are so bullshit. The big fix was to remove 2 of the cannon if you use the Nords. That was their big fix.
And like, don't get me wrong, the Harrier's pretty good as well, but it doesn't carry the same kind of payload per sortie, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if they implemented the BR changes yet, but the British, the Jaguar, was going down a battle rating.
So they're moving what, from 10 down to 9?
9.7.
Well, that's not really, I mean, it doesn't really help. Like 9.3, it helps.
9.7's a nice lineup. 9.7's a nice lineup, so it's nice to be able to add it to that.
It's okay, but you're almost always getting in with like 10.7 as well, though.
Yeah. That you've already got the Harrier at 9.7 now.
Yeah. That I was not expecting.
It's amazing what the difference FPS does to a first-person shooter like Call of Duty.
Yeah, yeah.
Surprised to somehow find myself more accurate on higher FPS.
mean, just the size of the screen is helping out in War Thunder for sure. Like in that night battle where I can hardly see anything with the night vision, being able to
Yeah.
like get right in on it, that was so helpful.
I was watching you like squint and get close to the screen. It was quite funny.
Hey, I don't know if you can see what I was looking at on the actual stream, but
Yeah, you were looking at some long range, shooting at some trees and hilltops.
oh, are you kidding me? Where the seriously? Where the fuck did that come from? I know a tire rings out nice. Corpus a Centaur. What's the bet? There's already like 57 automatics up. Yep. There's 3 enemy aircraft up. I think he crashed. That's no good.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Don't worry, Rez. Chief the marksman's out. He's got this.
You're doomed. We're all gonna die.
I like how it's not even fast, eh? I don't have any intel about C. I don't know where anything is.
What was that?
I'm just saying, it's a shame I don't have any intel about C. I don't know where any of the enemies around here are.
Would it be nice if the PC had a version?
Cappuccino coffee, bro.
Oh, thanks. I had a different version.
So I can't hear at the moment, Raz. I don't know what's
Sugar
going on.
crush?
Cutting out.
No, that's alright. No, I'm probably talking away from the microphone too much. It'd be cool if they
What's this?
they had
Attention to the designated grid zone.
because you can set the button on the side to whatever function you want for your phone and stuff, but you can't do it for the PC.
Grid zone.
Yeah.
Attention to the map.
Where did that come from?
It's 9.7 or 9.3?
Hang on, sorry. Sorry, what was that?
9.7 or 9.3?
This BR?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going in as 9-3, but I don't know what I'm actually fighting against necessarily.
After this BR change goes through, that BR will be able to face Russia's top 10. Because they're being brought down to 10.3 max.
Why, their T80's not good enough?
That's what their stats are telling me.
You see me go, Raz? I'm in my fast reconnaissance vehicle, not a heavy MBT.
I know, mate, you're on fire.
fortunately, I'm also heavily armoured with my aluminium armour.
Yeah, you got those portholes inside, so the troops inside can shoot out.
That's it. To be fair, that would be more effective than this main gun.
No, man, that's a tank gun. That's why you need all that armor.
Oh wow, there's a Centaurus
So that
somewhere.
because the other tank's gonna think you're a tank.
Nice.
Whoever would have looked at that and gone, "Oh my god, it's an enemy tank."
Wow, sick run, G91, sick run. Oh, look at the speed, it's just undeniable.
You should go for a race with the chieftain.
I mean, the results would be unclear at this stage.
It would be a photo finish, that's for sure. And you could use one of those old school with the slate.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
you
everyone
can
stand
do
still
it.
for a second. Nobody move.
You could also do it in really high resolution using a super long exposure.
Yeah. Like the whole space telescope that takes pictures of the planets and the stars moving.
Alright, Tam from Who Knows.
We lost, but next time, we'll win.
It's just... Alright, where'd you like to go here?
For some reason, I prefer Charlie.
He's
on this
actually
Yeah,
not.
it's all good. Inside or outside the wall?
Let's go outside.
Oh, there's a proper tank for a BR9 Raz. Amex 30 Super. Look at that beast go. Champion. XM8 tried to go up this tried to go up the same hill. Couldn't do it. Dropping artillery at sea.
He's dead. Another one to the left.
You want to cover me here while I go cow?
Yep, I can do that. Oh shit! No,
What happened?
I reversed too far in my fucking tank.
One just
Skid
spawned?
back over.
Two just spawned?
Oh, fuck me. Right, I'm back up. That's Swedish boy over here. He's got a mate on the left, and I just got shot from my right
Copy that.
up on the outer ridge.
Yeah, he got me too. I couldn't spot him fast enough. He knew where I was, obviously.
Yeah,
I got the cap, but
that fucked me over because I couldn't. Because the ground's so fucking slippery now, it wouldn't let me drive back up without the momentum.
I gotta say, having driven bulldozers, Raz, they don't handle anything like this at all. Like, not even close.
Oh, the bulldozer's broken. They need to get fixed.
Did you get, I should get the terrain readjusted, yeah?
Yeah.
That leopard's dead, or?
I think so. There's a dead leopard here, and I think that might be him.
That must be him then.
You killed the Swedish boy, did you?
Yeah.
A helicopter out there at 35 degrees, just above the tree line. I see
Looks like
something
it.
with thermals.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Oh,
close.
nice.
I don't know. I
It
think
did
I got
burst,
him.
that's good.
I didn't
Yeah,
get him
you were
though.
close. Oh, down low, move.
I'm dead, man.
Just a little more effort, and victory will surely be ours.
That helicopter's still out there, by the way.
Yeah.
Did you get that one that got me?
No, I've had to pull back, so I was reloading. He was shooting missiles at me.
Heli down.
Nice one. Just one up there.
I'm on my way back.
I just killed the missile guy.
Nice.
One went up the ramp just outside their spawn. I love how they have designed the back of this map to make like right behind their spawn, so it's so easy to get up on top and spawn camp them. And then having it made it super steep so you can't climb up.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad map all around, really.
It's almost a good map. I mean, there's a lot of stuff they need to change, but I think the foundation on the map is right. Like the idea, the concept of it is okay.
Another heli up out there, by the way.
Does that make sense?
It's going to be like 40 degrees for me. Jet coming in too.
Yeah, I see the aircraft coming in. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Another heli down.
Nice one.
The feels when the Bradley's a better AA than the than actual AA.
AA. Oh yeah, go for it, F86.
Got a Klingon on the starboard bow. Is that thing near you dead?
Yeah, he just died.
Cool. I'm surprised you've caught up to me, Raz, what with my clear speed advantage.
Yeah, well, this is the chariot I've got, so it gets a little bit of a performance boost.
Artillery fire already on me. Okay, T-55 from... okay, outside...
Alpha direction?
Yeah, outside the center though. I still can't bring my jet in. You got artillery available you can drop on sea?
I just dropped artillery on this guy.
Alright, okay, good.
This guy's just gonna keep setting me on fire.
I can't help you, I'm so far away.
Yeah, that's me dead.
That sucks.
He's right at the breach.
clearly I'd see, but there was 2 enemies there, and I couldn't beat on one. There you go, someone got it.
Still doing on you.
One that got me to take out the red camp flag.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just me, but there's one guy on the map who's got his machine gun stuck on with that bug.
I can't see that at the moment.
Yeah, so it's probably just me, like combination of circumstances, but it's just that bug, you know, where it thinks the machine gun's still
Yeah.
on. So,
Yeah. Fuck, it's finally dead.
good stuff.
I unlocked the M60A3 TTS the other day, the one that just looks like someone's just gone fucking here, have some ERA, and just like thrown it at it and just left it where it lay. I'm sure it's going to be amazing now. It's going to be so
course.
good. Not seeing a lot of glow from the rainbow puke in there, bro. What's going on with that?
A lot of what from the Who now?
You rainbow puke on the walls.
Oh yeah, you won't see it at the moment. It's on, but it's I've got it set to a specific color to enhance the lighting conditions in here.
Ambience. Electric pink.
It's more like sunset orange.
You say what you want. No, it's electric pink. I'm gonna go back spawn and try to rush up the Bravo.
Go for it, go. I'll try and get an A real quick.
It's gonna be a sick maneuver. They're never gonna see it coming.
I know, right?
Fuck's sake. I don't know what the friendly's doing. Friendly's out there looking that way and the guy's just like free fucking shooting wherever he wanted.
Tough break.
Love it. Love it.
Black dude's dead now, pretty sure.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat maneuver 1. And I know it's going to work because the enemy are going to think, that didn't work the first time. There's no way they do that again. But, you know what? I am.
Oh, you know, if you're first, you don't succeed, Rose.
That's it. This is one of those awesome guns at this battle rating that starts off with Heat FS, which is extremely useful at 9.3.
Yep. Very good.
Fuck you.
Yeah, we're being shot at from B, so you know.
That's from in the tree line up behind their spawn, up that high ridge.
Yeah.
That sucks, dog. This guy's made a diorama of a space shuttle taking off, and he's just put it on a pile of cauliflower.
Pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
I'll tell you what's marginally annoying is if I lift the earpiece up to scratch my eardrum or something. You know, you gotta look itchy, you gotta, and the fucking sound goes out. It's like fuck.
I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's just the left ear cup, is it, with the sensor in it?
There's a sensor in both sides.
Doesn't seem so bad for the right one for me. I'll do that.
So I've just learnt to pull the earpiece back instead of lifting it up. I mean,
I tried, Raz. I tried.
it's all these first world problems. But I've never used a desktop mic before, and it blew my mind. This mic is on the desk next to my keyboard, so it's about a foot or more, a foot and a half away from me. And when I hear my voice in the recordings, it sounds like the microphone's right in front of my face. it's so good.
And have you actually tried it when it is right in front of your face? Because it's even better, I think. I mean, I've got mine a little bit away at the moment, so because I've got the face cam on, so I don't want it sitting in front of my face. But
So this is me sitting right in front, like moving my face in front of the microphone now. So it's like 2 inches away.
it's so much clearer, eh? Like so there's me talking like this, and if I move my mic, I can talk into it right next to it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I didn't get a boom. I can get a boom for it at some point, but I just wanted to invest in this to get it started.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap.
And I'm using something called NVIDIA Broadcast, which you can use on the RTX cards, and AI removes the background sound, so I can have people clanging right next to me with pots and pans, and you can't hear them.
Yeah. I don't like this map setup.
No, it's pretty shit house.
basically we're just looking for a place to go and camp, right?
Pretty much. I brought the damper.
Actually sounds pretty good right about now, I'm a bit hungry. Engine noise, Mike Wolf.
Yeah, looking. The last time I went on bivouac, I pre-made like the flour, salt, and all this stuff, mixed it all together, and just put it in a bag, and fucking get off whatever I'm stuck on. And oh shit, another one in front.
Oh yeah, they're heap of-
Nice. Yeah, just had it all in a bag ready to go, so I just had to mix the water and cook it. It was great.
Oh shit, turret ring by one down below.
Yeah. Ugh.
But there's two down there, Rez, just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
Give us a quick repair.
On it.
Nice. Alright, all good.
I'm gonna go forward, but a little bit to the right.
Yeah, yep.
Change the angle so they might surprise them. Just watching. Oh, we've got someone down here below me. Oh, somehow I missed, apparently.
Nice.
Sure. Even though my gun was like through his turret. Fuck off.
Come on.
That's so bullshit.
Yeah. I got the one that got you, but there's another one. Because they're always
Yeah.
right near this spawn.
My
Right,
gun
come
was
back in a jet.
practically inside his turret and I fucking missed. And get fucked.
Coming back in me jet.
I'll try the jet. I haven't had any luck with this thing in tank battles yet, but let's see. What sort of shitty jet doesn't have ballistics computer? What's going on with that shit?
Yeah, look, come up here there.
Oh, fuck off! What is
Wow.
going on? That just teleported me like 500 meters into the ground.
That's some bullshit right there.
Oh, because of 4% packet loss.
Nice.
I just looked down at it. 4% packet loss.
God, I love bomb computers, they're so good.
Yeah. You know, it's also really good. Not playing America.
That is pretty good.
So I just moved the microphone so it's sitting a bit close to me, center of me instead of off to the side. Can you tell the difference between that and what it was normally like before?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, every little bit closer you get, the clearer it gets. Like, you can probably tell mine's a little bit different from usual right now. It's about, I don't know, about
Yeah.
4 inches away.
Yep. It's all very new and exciting.
about to go land, I just saw an enemy jet pop up, so since I'm free of bombs.
Did you change your YouTube name?
No.
Was it always content consumer?
Oh, the name, yeah. I renamed it a while ago.
Yeah.
Just getting ready to take that dude on A out, and a fucking G91R took me out.
It's unusual.
I know, right? I thought I'd be safe with this Falcon up, you know? honestly. I got 5% packet loss, so it's awesome. I need to go up high. Oh, that's me out.
Honestly, I find grinding the American trees is more of a matter of earning RP just because you turn up in the battle half the time. It's not a matter of getting great scores and unlocking the
exactly.
tree. It always seems to me like just keep grinding battles. Eventually, you'll get there.
Yeah, it's pretty tedious. I don't usually spend like a long time. I normally like play a few battles and then that's like enough, and I'll go do something else.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to do something else, we can. It's up to you. I just
Yeah,
help
that's
me
all
out.
good. I don't know. What do you feel like playing?
I don't really mind. I'm not really kind of grinding anything at the moment.
Have you ever had a bug where? Alright, so I might have just cleared up. So for a little while there, I was switching nations, and there was still the silhouette of the American stuff behind the stuff that was coming up.
Yeah. I've had that. I've had a couple times of just changing the nation or the BR has fixed it, and I've had it once where that didn't fix it, so I had to actually restart the game. Annoying.
Yeah. But no, I mean, really, the only nation I like to play is France. Really, I mean, the Brits are okay, but the lack of a really solid sort of AA options put me way off.
I'm grinding out the ADATs at the moment. I'm down to 98,000 for it.
Yeah, I'm miles away from that.
Britain 7.0 is now going up to 7.3. The BR change is moving all those tanks that were 6.7 and they're going to be 7.3.
It's a bit ridiculous.
And they're moving the Centurion Mark 1 up to 6.0.
Why?
It's a question
okay,
for the ages, mate.
Okay, so it's got some armor, and I assume it's got that that stabilizer technically.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't have a stabilizer. No.
That's just worse.
But
So it's got
it
more armor.
is a quick response. But it's not.
It's got more armor, but a slower reload than my FL10, and it's basically the same gun.
Yeah. Before they changed the penetration mechanics, it was a monster. Like heavy tank wise, you just couldn't kill the thing. It was awesome. But then they changed the penetration mechanics, and now it handles more like a medium tank. It's not super bouncy. It's not terrible. It's not bad, but it's definitely not what it was before. And now it's going up to 5.7. So stupid.
I guess the APDS is decent, but
Yeah, but it's still only the same. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get it. I just don't think it's 6.7. So now when you go from 5.3, you jump all the way up to 6.0 with no other tanks to support it.
yeah, well, I was about to say it doesn't even have any support tanks anyway at 5.7.
No. So at 5.3, you're now going to research a 6.0, and then you're going to have to play a 6.0 until you can get a 6.3 tank destroyer.
Well, I mean,
And then you're going to have to grind up to. Well, that's going to be the point now, yeah. And then now you don't even have really a 6.7 lineup because it was turned into 7.0. But even now it's going to be 7.3. So you're going to go basically from 5.3 being the last lineup you could play. The Comet's going up to 5.72, by the way.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. And the Churchills are all going up in battle rating except for the Mark 7. Yeah, it's just shit. There's going to be massive gaps in the tree now.
It's
Huge
already,
jumps.
It's already horrible. Like, they're just tanks you just don't use.
I didn't mind it, but yeah.
Why would you play Like, why would you play 6.7? There's two.
Yeah, well, you don't anymore. For two meme tank destroyers, that's all they are. They're not good tank destroyers,
No.
but they're meme tank destroyers. So-
DFV4FF is not even good though, with its fucking 30-something second reload and its horrible hash round.
Yeah. So basically, what you do is you go now from 5.3, which will be 5.7, sort of. If you decide to grind the Comet, which you'll kind of have to because you can't really jump it. It's too big a jump. So you're going to go 5.7 with no backups to 6.0 with no backups to 6.3 with no backups to 7.3.
Like the DFV4005 doesn't even make sense, right? So it's a slightly slower round than a 17 pounder, right? But like the actual weight of the shot is 10 times as much, and it's got like the same penetration.
It should break, hull
228.
break anything it hits.
Exactly.
It should break, but it doesn't. Even Panthers, after they made some adjustments to the way hash works in the 2 patches ago, it won't even guarantee a one shot against a Panther anymore. King Tigers were already 2-shot kills. I never one shot a King Tiger with it if it hadn't already had damage.
It just doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. Like hitting a Panther or a Tiger in the turret should literally be breaking the turret ring at the very minimum every time it hits.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is a bigger round. This is a destroyer ship.
Yeah, exactly. It's a noble gun.
Yep.
Like I said, it's a 72 kilo round. Like even forgetting the 21, nearly 22 kilos of TNT equivalent.
Mate, this is bigger than the artillery rounds in the game.
It's so dumb.
Artillery is
so bad.
120 mil. Yeah, the Russian artillery, I think, when they shoot you or when they fire artillery at you, is 122 millimeter artillery.
And the fact that they've then slapped the Roycat and the VF M5 down at the end of that tree is just a massive fucking fuck you.
So you have to research the swing fire and the striker to get it, which is just fucking disgusting.
Well, I mean, it's a whole. I mean, even from the tortoise on up, it's just horrible. Like, all that shit is just pointless.
What they should do is they should move the swing fire and the striker across into their own sort of tree that maybe starts at tier 6.
No, they
and then
they can leave
move
them
the
there
warrior.
They can leave them there with the other useless tanks and just move the Roycat and the VFM5 off over to the right.
The Vickers. You could move the Roycat and the VFM and put them in front of the Vickers Mark 7. So go Warrior, Roycat, VFM, Vickers Mark 7.
I don't even understand why the Warrior and the Vickers is in the same tree as a Conqueror.
No, it doesn't make any sense. But the entire British tree is the only tree in the game like this. It doesn't make any sense. So every other tree has like a dedicated line where they start off medium tanks or tank destroyers or whatever. And the British don't. They did make some changes to fix it a little bit. But you've got Valentine tanks in the same tree with the tank destroyers.
I know, and then you got a 3-inch gun carrier over there with the heavy tanks.
Yep.
Like, switch to Valentines to, I mean, fucking anywhere really, but at the very least you could switch to because the Valentine is at that BR the closest thing to a heavy tank really. It's got good armor for its BR. But switch it with the 3-inch gun carrier at the
it's an
least.
infantry tank. Yeah. So I would move the Stuarts to the left-hand side where the A13s are. So you swap them around. I would put the and then I would have so you had a light tank line because the Stuarts are more in line with the Crusader tanks anyway as mediums.
Exactly.
And then have a proper tank destroyer line without. I'd put the Valentines in front of the Crusader, in front of the Matilda. I'd put the Matilda down to 2.3 because it makes no sense that that thing is a higher battle rating than the B1 Tear.
It's so ridiculous, this tree.
It never made sense. From the day one that they brought it out, we're like, why the fuck are these tanks all over the place? It just doesn't make sense. And they call the Valentine a medium tank.
I know, it's ridiculous. Like, the Matilda is a heavy tank, and the Valentine's a medium tank. Why? What?
Yeah. You know where it comes from, and it's like a lot of tanks that call the Valentine a light tank. It's because when the Russians got it, they classified them as light tanks.
It's so dumb.
It's fucking ridiculous.
You know, then why is the FV4 why was the FV4202 in there in front of the Carnarvon? It's the same BR. It should be in the medium tank tree.
Well, it should be. My thinking of that is that. Oh yeah, no. That, yeah, 100% right. That it's never really made any sense at all. It hasn't.
Because it's a light. It's a light, like literally a lighter tank than the Centurion.
Yeah, it's known as the 40-ton Centurion. That's its unofficial official name.
And then you've got the Vickers MBT. Why? Because it's an MBT.
Yeah.
So it weighs 1 more ton than the FV4202. It's still lighter than a Centurion.
So the Churchill Mark 7's 4.7. The 4202 and the Carnarvon are about to go up to 7.3. So Britain isn't going to have a heavy tank between 4.7 and 7.3 now.
It's just moronic.
And yet, they could easily put a Black Prince. They built 6 Black Princes, and they're all variations because they all got upgraded independently with different concepts and stuff, and eventually the other ones got upgraded with, they test it and they go, yeah, I like it. So then they'd go and they'd update the other one. So they just pick one variation of the Black Prince if they don't want it to be exactly the same as the one that they added, because I think the one in the game now is currently number 3. So just put number 6 or something in and stick it in the heavy line. So you go Churchill Mark 7 to Black Prince at 5.7, bring it back down from 6.0, and then put in the Carnarvon Mark 1, which had the 17-pounder gun and the Mark 1 turret, and then put in the Carnarvon Mark 2, which had the cast turret and the 17-pounder. And I think there was a different turret version with a 20-pounder as well, but they're all minor differences, but they're vehicles that you could put in to flesh out the tree, fill the gap, and you wouldn't have a big jump.
So when they up BR the 7.0s, are they going to do that to the premiums as well? The STRV81, the Centurion Action X, and the AVRE for some reason, which is in rank 5.
That's not getting touched as far as I know. I didn't see any reference to that. It was more about the Centurions, the 4202s, and the Carnarvon. They're all going up in BR.
I see. So the rank 4 7.0s are going up in BR, while the rank 5 7.0 is staying where it is. Nice.
Yeah.
And when they do the Comet, are they up BRing the premium Comet as well?
Yes. So the British tree, no light tanks, no heavy tanks between 4.7 and 7.3, no derp guns apart from the FV4005 and the AVRE, and less tanks than the other 3 nations that have been in the game just as long.
Out of interest, what's the difference between the Challenger 2 and the Challenger 2 2F that makes it a whole fucking, BR step apart?
In game, the difference is armor package, and I think does this get the new ammo? Let me just double check. 26. No, the Challenger 2F also gets what they call the L27, but the L27 is it's not realistic, but it's better than the round they had. You have to know what you're looking at with the Challenger 2's armor to recognize it, but it's got some extra layers of armor on the upper front plate, and the armor packages on the side are supposedly a bit better.
I can see that. All I mean is what's practically the difference. You know what I mean? Like how much actual difference.
It is more survivable. It's not like majorly. You're not really at a huge disadvantage. And then you've got the better ammo, so it is the better of the two, and I think it's got more horsepower, but it is heavier.
No, they got the same. Unless I didn't see the upgrade or something.
Oh no, it's the same it's the same horsepower. Yeah, so it is the better of the two, but not by a huge amount.
Yeah, I was just wondering why it might be worth being 10.7 instead of 10.3.
Yeah.
So
and the ERA covers more too. It's more extensive than the two. Now, if it was realistic and it had the proper functionality on it, that table thing that you get on top of the roof of the Challenger Mark II is an electronics warfare package.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how that Russian one, you can't shoot missiles at it because they fly off all over the place?
Yeah.
Something similar should happen if you fire a missile or any kind of electronically guided device at the Challenger Mark II. It should basically just fall dead in the sky.
What you've forgotten there, Raz, is the Challenger's not a Russian tank.
Yeah. Same as the Stormer should be able to do basically what the Russian radar lock missile tank destroyer has. You should be able to lock on to vehicles and guide itself on. Self-guided, but it's not, because that's too hard to do.
Because every time I look at the British tech tree, it just makes me want to go back to the French tech tree where everything makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, well,
it's not perfect, but it makes
pretty
a lot
much
more
every
sense.
tree makes more sense. Pretty much every tree makes more sense than the British tree.
I mean, kind of. The American tree is a little confusing. Remind me again why the M50 sits between the T92 and the M55 one.
I think because the M50 was a light vehicle meant for airdrop, which is the same as the M56, the T92, and I think maybe the T55, maybe not. But I do know those other three vehicles were all designed so they could be airdropped. And so I think it's been dropped in, even though technically it's listed as a tank destroyer, and most people think of it that way. It was designed for airborne deployment.
I find it confusing why that's there, and yet the M1128 is over on the tank destroyer tree when it probably should be next to the HS TVL.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense. And sometimes I think they just go, "Oh, there's a bit of a gap over here. We'll stick it there instead."
That's what it seems like.
Yeah. Because I think they get a bit of a kick out of, they go, "Oh, yeah, no, we're putting it over here where they've put it," and then everybody goes, "Oh, yeah, I want to unlock it," but now, shit, I never unlocked any of the tank destroyers in the American line. So now I've got to unlock all the tank destroyers to get it. Exactly. And I can't help but feel like a lot of the times that's their thinking.
Exactly.
Is to force people to play more of the tree.
Well,
Which in itself I don't have an issue with. I don't have a big issue with that. I think that the tree should be played more completely rather than people just playing one line or half a dozen of the tanks.
I've got an issue insofar as once you get past, I mean, honestly, even the M36 is not good, but once you get past the M36, like, there's no reason to play the T95 or the M60A2. They're just not good. It's not that they can't work, they're just not good. You've got much better options of those BRs.
Yeah.
It's like the M60 line, right? So they've got the M60A2 over there on the tank destroyer line for some reason, but the other M60s, why would I play those? You know what I mean? Like, why would I do that?
Yeah. You know what would have made more sense to me, and they didn't do it because at the time they weren't both in the game. But if they'd moved, instead of building the T95 into the tree where they put it, I know they've classified it as a heavy tank, but the T30 was really designed with the armor of a heavy tank, but it was designed for the anti-tank role. That's why they put a 130mm gun on it. Put that in there because it's a turret to tank destroyer line mostly. So stick it in there. It fits better in the American tree.
Yeah.
It's more fluid. And stick the T95 in as the premium vehicle where the T30 currently sits, or the research vehicle that it was, the event vehicle. To me, that's a better swap.
It's just confusing. I mean, some of their decisions.
Yeah. And I also really, 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 really want them to take that M4A5 battle rating 3.7 premium and put it in the fucking British tree where it belongs.
Speaking of premiums, you see that video Fly Daily did on the T20? He's like, "Well, this is actually..."
No, I saw it was there, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, the summary is, "Oh, this is actually really quite good. This is a good tank." I was like, "No, I've got that tank. It's hot garbage."
I like it. I've enjoyed it when I've used it, but it's not at a BR that I've really played since it's been put in.
Well, that's one of the biggest problems. Look at what you have to put in your lineup to play it. Like,
Yeah.
what, you've got the M4A3, the 76W, right?
Yeah.
If you want to go down that line for some reason, which is it's not a bad tank, but the line's a dead line. And then you've got, well, I mean, the Hellcats used to be 5.3, so they weren't, you didn't used to put a Hellcats in with it, so.
Yeah.
But now they're 5.7.
See, my lineup would be T20, M30, M36, M3A1, 76, and then, I'd probably put the 5.3 in there as well to make up the tree, and that would be a fairly solid lineup. It'd be fairly good. Wouldn't be the greatest lineup, but it wouldn't be a bad lineup either.
Well,
and the T20 would be the premium vehicle in that lineup.
Yeah, I've got just trying to find it here. Yeah, so I mean, I'd be using the Hellcat. I've got the Black Cat Hellcat as well as the regular one, and they're both fantastic vehicles. Oh
yeah, they definitely are. They're great.
But typically, I group those with, because I've got the Super Hellcat as well. So when I because that's 6.3, I typically just run with like the M41A1, the two 5.7 Hellcats, and a Super Hellcat. There's still no room.
Yeah.
For me, in a lineup with a T20, like I just wouldn't play that BR.
The thing about the T20 is it's a small tank. It's mobile. It's not the fastest vehicle or anything like that, but it still gets around. It's got, is it the 90mm on it or the 76? 76. But the armor's not terrible. It's really not bad for 5.7. It's an upgrade over the Shermans that the Americans have. And what is it, like 63mm effective, 86mm. As that compared to a Panther?
actually feels a bit more mobile than last time I played it. I don't know if all the other... 'cause I haven't played it in a long time, obviously, but
I always thought it was quite mobile.
I always found it sluggish.
Maybe
but
you
then-
just had a bad experience in it when you played
Well,
it.
it's possible also that I found it sluggish because I also played with Hellcats because they were at 5.3.
Yeah. So yeah, it is less armor than a Panther by a fair bit, but it's in between a Panther and a Sherman, which is definitely an upgrade over the Sherman.
Did it
So
always have
you know,
It didn't always have the stabilizer, did it? Because they added that in. at
only
some
if
point.
only if it got added before stabilizers were added.
Well, it's been there since I started playing, like way back. So
Oh, then yeah, it's always a stabilizer then.
I don't recall it having a stabilizer as anything. Like I don't recall the rest of the Sherman. Like when did the Shermans get their stabilizer? They're 20 km/h.
They've always had them. They've always had them. Ever
Because
since
I
they
don't
added
recall-
stabilizers.
I don't recall it on the T.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the T20. It's a solid little tank, and at 5.7, depending on how you're measuring it, as a medium tank, it's the best medium tank the Americans have at that battle rating.
Can you see stream right now? And this is my problem
Yeah,
with it.
watching it. You're about to shoot at a Panther.
Not going through lower glazes. That's a big problem.
Yeah, it's 76 mil. And let's be fair, it was designed to be able to defeat those kind of rounds, the Panther. But you should be able to go through the mantlet, I think.
Yeah, probably if I hit it in the center. Or not.
Yeah, it's going to be a hit-miss situation.
I only got that because got the crew obviously, but
Yeah. But look, comparing its capability, compare it against what the other Americans have at 5.7, and that's the Sherman. This thing's like 2/3 the height of a Sherman. It's got better armor, the same gun, and I think it's a bit more mobile than the Sherman. So it's a good little vehicle for its battle range. You can decide which camouflage you preferred.
sorry, say again.
You couldn't decide which camouflage you preferred.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't get bushes back when you could buy 6 of them at a time.
Excuses.
Because it's definitely a good idea to sell bunches of 6 bushes at a time, then later on decide, you know what? Screw the players who are just coming along, right?
Yeah. And same as, introduce national flags to put on your tanks and make them all free. And then a year later decide, nah, you can't have your flags anymore unless you pay for them. Because people are team killing other people for having flags on. And it's not good sportsmanship, and it's really unfair. So what we're going to do is we're going to make people pay to have the same experience of being team killed because of their nationality and flag.
Look at that
That'll
horrible,
fix
horrible
it.
penetration. Look at that horrible penetration.
Yeah, use the M62.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
all I
I'm using.
use.
That's what I'm using.
Yeah.
That's not even
Yeah.
150 millimeters, not even 150 millimeters at point blank at 5.7.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to remember when this thing got added, that was against Tigers. 5.7 was the Tigers battle rating.
It's so horrible.
This thing absolutely stomped Tigers. Now you've got Panthers at the same battle rating because they weren't, remember? They were 6.0 or something before. Panthers when they came out.
Yeah, I don't recall. That said, let's just go over to my favourite. Oh yeah, a whole BR lower.
Yeah.
And Raz, what could possibly be better than this gun on this tank? I know, the same gun on this 8-wheel vehicle at the same BR.
I can't for the life of me figure out why they didn't leave it at, what was it, 2.7 or 3.7 where they were going to have it initially.
Well, I mean,
I don't know what they were thinking there.
That's definitely what it should have been, right? Anyway, do you feel like another battle? I noticed Tickler's on, but he hasn't.
Yeah, you guys just keep talking. Also, you sound off mic.
I didn't know you were in here. Who sounds off mic?
Aaron does. Sounds like off mic.
Yeah, I had it further away from me because I was got the face cam on.
It's right on target.
He wants people to see his face.
Well, I don't really care, but I can put it out of frame. Looks better.
Had a battle with I was taking care of one of the what's that self-propelled German it's a massive 88 on it. So anyway, I hit it.
The Komatsu something, or the VFW.
Yeah, I hit it and it damaged the engine, and I was firing a machine gun at it, and it was just doing fuck all. But anyway, for whatever reason, he was about to fire, and a mate of his come around the corner to take me on, and he fired and killed his mate in front of him. That's just like, and I just cleaned him up. It's like, oh, I thought it was gone then. Nice.
I might actually take a little bit of a break from War Thunder shortly, so I won't start a new one.
All good, all good. Oh wait, when Tiggles gets out of his battle, I'll he can
it's,
squad me up.
Bit of fun. Just doing
That's Samora SM is a good tank though, I think, Raz.
Oh, it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. It struggles against sloped armor a bit, like at the upper end of the scale, but which is noticeable because I have. So the 20-pound has technically got a little less penetration in comparison, but it's comparable. So I expect to get the same performance out of it, and I get a little frustrated sometimes when I shoot it like a Panther and it bounces. So what the fuck?
I mean, honestly, it should be it should for the most part absolutely obliterate Panthers.
Yeah, it's just because the angles it doesn't behave well against sloped armor.
Yeah, it's ricocheting pretty badly by 63 degrees. Even though supposedly it's a ballistic cap shell.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is it's 7.3 and it's essentially the same tank with more armor as the Lorraine 40 ton.
Yep.
Which is 7.7 because it's too good, it was too good, had to go up to 7.7. Have you seen the what do you call it? The X-ray view of the autoloader system in the Samora SM? Doesn't make much sense to me.
No. No one looked at it.
So it's got the big carousel underneath the breech, which is fine, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got this mechanism on top, which I don't really understand. I like Fly Daly's comment in his latest video. If he could just get a tank that was made entirely out of tracks and optics, it'd be invulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still in this battle at the moment.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm not in any rush. I'll probably only be on for 1 or 2 battles anyway.
Yep, we won the battle. I'll just go and get some pizza.
Yep, all good.
I'm just doing the let me get back to the hangout.
So it's good to see War Thunder finally recognising that the Russian MBTs are subpar in real life and are inferior to the NATO MBTs.
So the 7.7 ones, Baron will be back in a second.
Yeah, all good, man.
I'll send the invite now.
Is that just so Raz they can add what's that latest supposedly? What's it called? Their latest tank.
I know what you're talking about. The crewless turret one, the heavy tank.
Yeah, it starts with the name starts with A or something, doesn't it?
The name escapes me right now, but I know what you're talking about.
It's probably just so they can add that in. Oh, that seems reasonable.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. And I'm sure they have the most accurate armor capability and stuff on it too. The stats would be so good.
It's actually got 56 meters of armor,
Yeah.
and it can teleport. Also, it's invisible, and it calls in orbital bombardment.
Yep. And because it's a crewless turret, if you shoot it in the turret, it doesn't happen at all. The round's just going to travel through it.
And also, it's powered by a thorium reactor, so it doesn't actually make any noise. And yeah, it's just clearly the best in the world.
If I fire a missile at me, and my metal storm style system will just blow it out of the sky automatically.
Well, I mean, it can teleport, right? So it just teleports to the left of the missile. It's fine.
Dodge like a mofo.
I mean, they're not wrong. The T-80 is not a great tank.
No, I love how they brought out the T90, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, finally they did it. This thing's gonna be fucking awesome." And then within like a week of releasing it, they dropped its battle rating, and now all the tanks are getting their battle rating dropped. It's like, fuck. And I love how the British tanks were 6.7, so they had a high battle rate, high repair cost because of their performance. So then they upped them to battle rating 7.0, but they still got the same repair cost.
Exactly.
And now they're going to up tier them to 7.3, and they're still going to have the same repair cost.
Speaking of repair cost, is it me or did the Lorraine 40 ton have its repair cost dropped?
Yeah, ages ago.
Because I haven't played it for ages, so.
About the... don't know if it was the last BR drop, which was November, I think, or it might have been the one before that, which was a couple of months before that as well. I think it might have been a few months before that. So it's probably been about 6 months.
Because last time I played it, or last time I remember looking at it at least, the repair cost was like 28,000. It was something horrendously stupid.
It was over 30,000 at one point to repair it. So the Lorraine 40T, the 40, yeah, there were 2 or 3 there. You put them together, and your repair cost was over 60,000 between them. So if you lost them, it was almost impossible to make your money back. And even if you did win, unlike in the British tanks where you make 1 win, you can lose 2 or 3 and still make a profit. Those things you had to win like 4 in a row to make up for 1 loss.
Yeah. I like how the AMX 50 is more expensive now to repair than the Lorraine 40 ton.
And that had its battle rating. Oh no, that was the Sabay. The Sabay had its battle rating dropped.
Wow, the daily tasks hate me right now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so the first thing, which is, it's doable, but it's kind of luck based. So the first one was repair, do a repair, 2 repairs or whatever to get your daily task. So I went, that's a bit of a pain. I'll switch it up. So the next one was kill some enemies using an SPG. Oh, I'm playing French 7.7. I haven't got SPG. Alright, so I switch it up again. Now I gotta get intelligence ×2. At 7. What? None of these 7.7 vehicles spot anything.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Pretty good if 12 Man brought out another album.
Have you got that? What's
no,
the
I
name
didn't
of
see channel stream. What channel stream say?
your? You can have a look if you want.
Let's go back. Have a look at it.
Have you got? Do you use Spotify tools?
I did for a while. I do with a free account now. With the ads.
Because you can get all the all those covers and that, and also originals of that. What's the name? Haley fucking. You were telling us about it yesterday.
Yeah, Reinhardt.
That's the one. Yeah, all her shit's on Spotify.
Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, it's pretty good.
See what I can chat.
I mean, I last week I smashed that BMJ on TV. Just watched most of the clips. Just went.
Yeah, so
Right.
Private Public was in chat, Raz.
Alright.
Did you rename yourself?
Are you multi-streaming? Are you on Twitch or something as well?
No.
That's weird. I can only see live faces.
Yeah, he says War Thunder's gay, but Raz is gay too, so it's okay. So, thanks for the confirmation there.
You lose some sleep over that, Chris? I think you should call that suicide watch line. Tell it's just game over.
Speaking of suicide watch line deals, watch me drive straight into sea.
How are you going to do it?
I've got all this backup, man.
You were well ahead.
Yeah, it's French heavy tank life, man.
I'll be there shortly. Well, the good news is you want to get sniped down this way. Come on. Got him.
I'm being shot from the hill behind me.
Huh? I don't know.
Alright, someone just got him. Someone got him. Yeah, he drove down the outside and he climbed up that hill.
There's one down the road, yeah.
Yeah, he just took my barrel out. Nice.
I took his barrel out too. Oh, and his hole, and his tracks. Oh! He's against the wall, moving up towards the road.
Yeah,
Wait,
so 10
6.
seconds on my repair.
Oh, he's kind of savouring the victory, just looking at me at the moment. Nice. 6.
It's dead.
I haven't seen many IS-6s in this game.
No, they're the that's the premium, isn't it? I think I've got one.
Must be. Oh, like I think that's the first IS6 I've seen ever. Oh, in this game, there are a dime a dozen of them. Well, the tanks.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think it's the premium. Oh, oh, get away from me! Ah.
Where was that? Oh, mouse.
Yeah. And there's a T-64 where I died as well.
Shit. I haven't seen a mouse in this game either. Jeez, you got the premiums out tonight.
They're all coming out of the woodwork.
Is that a premium, or you just
Yeah,
can't get
yeah.
any more?
No, the mouse is premium. I don't know if you can buy it still, but it is premium.
Shit.
I think they moved it. It was Tech Tree, and then they moved it to premium. I'm not sure, something like that.
Is it a piece of shit?
It's tricky because it's either really good or it's really bad. You know what I mean? Depends on what it's facing.
I guess he won't be driving down where I am at the moment. Not with the mouse.
He's coming down straight towards C.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and get side shots of him. I think I can affect him on front on.
Fucking ZSU. Yeah, we're definitely up there. Radar ZSU just took me out.
Up 69, fine. This bloody Finn missile at me.
Yeah. It's hard when you're up tiered like this.
Oh, there are 3 tanks in at sea.
Yeah.
And one M163 behind you. That's got a Vulcan gun, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Of course, because it's American, they won't give it the APDS ammo. If it was Russian, it'd definitely have APDS. Well, that was going to go poorly every time.
I was watching this, it's kind of, it's a comedy show on Netflix anyway, hang on, I think don't worry about it, I won't need to engage. Oh, he's fired at me, there's graphical glitch, and his 2 fuel drums are also coming towards me with the shell. That's a good shot. How'd that happen? Is this Cyberpunk? Are we playing Cyberpunk?
Well, we are versing the Russians, so, you know, might as well.
Anyway, this comedy show, it's kind of like, you know, Walmart type of thing. And anyway, the boss goes, "Oh, it's the Olympics, and we're all American today." And he goes, "Even Jill over there, you're American." She goes, "I'm from Hawaii," and he goes, "Not today, you're not. You're American." It's just stupid comedy, but it's funny. I was just using it, you know, when we were going to watch a movie or something, and my wife, you know, disappears to go and do something. I just put this on, but it's kind of quite funny.
You had a score points?
Yeah,
Yeah, same here.
I really struggle in this BR because just nothing's upgraded properly.
It's always tough.
And yeah, like you said, when you get upgraded too, you know, like a battled.
Yeah, well, that was a whole bear up tier there. Like that, you Yeah, I'm coming in a Corsair World War II plane, and I'm facing a radar guided ZSU. It's like what? I'm gonna get to A.
Oh, Gutsy just chimed in. Did you hear?
There's Gutsy here, is he?
You're just chiming in. It's this high frequency sound. That's all you're doing, Gutsy.
I'm gonna have to check my Discord settings because I'm not getting the notification. Yeah, that notification sound that people joining.
Yeah, no, that's how I knew. I thought it was Raz again. But... God, you got some massive fans in the back of that.
Oh yeah, gotta keep it cool.
Hear me now, yeah?
Yeah, Gutsy. Watch out down that left-hand side there. I'm streaming on YouTube tonight, Gutsy. Something different.
And YouTube now? What the fuck?
Yeah, YouTube Live.
How do I get that?
Let's go to. Hang on. Oh, how did I miss that? Go to my YouTube channel.
What's that? It's cool.
I'm sure
TRP.
Hang on. I'm sure I've looked at you before. I can't remember. Beside. Behind and beside Tiggles, where I just clicked.
Oh, behind you? Okay, hang on.
Well, it's not TRB.
No, I'll get you a link in a sec, Gutsy.
Shit, off no, but off the heart. How you can tell you're a fan?
I don't have any fans, Gutsy. What are you talking about?
I'm a fan, big man.
I don't have any fans, Gutsy. What are you talking about? There you go. It's a link to my live.
So you fixed the Discord shit now, haven't you?
Not really. There's a way you can do it, but it actually adds latency to the audio, and it's really annoying. I tried it this afternoon.
Wow, I heard you say that twice to me.
Oh, you know, if it's worth saying.
I just can't hear the game sound, that's all.
Yeah, I know. It's not really designed for people to be on Discord and in the stream at the same time. It's just it's a stupid way it works.
Let's get enemy assists. Doing snapshots, do no real damage.
I think you need to change where that screen is going, because when you look at it, you definitely see gawking at it.
Oh well, I mean, if I was looking, you know, to either side or up or down or whatever, I still have to move my head.
Well, you're not really moving your head so much, just, oh no, just your eyes done up there.
Yeah, it happens. I've got a minor control surface issue.
Bro, stop losing stuff to me.
Oh, why you a bully?
Actually, now, if you say something, I've got like 20 seconds to see it on the screen. You say you're bully and you're fucking next to no dead.
That was frustrating. Right at the corner of A on our corner tools.
I can hear a tank beside me somewhere.
Yeah, he's right at the corner of A there. Lot pack 41. Oh, one of those little things.
Missile.
Right at the corner of A, the little vehicle's coming down towards me, Tools. He's going to dock through the gap next to me.
Sorry, mate. I just
No, he might be coming to get you. He's right there where I clicked, see? Just watch yourself.
damn it, he's shooting. There's two of them here.
I got one.
Oh, he's got me.
Coming as fast as I can.
That's what she said.
Nice. Wish I got a fire and a didn't really extinguish it.
Just doing Lorraine 40-ton things, that's just what I'm doing. You're on fire and you can't fix it, I don't think I can help you put it out.
That's okay. Did your fires go out, or they just keep going? And
Nah,
going?
they keep going.
Oh.
This is the problem. So yeah, A's clearly hot again.
There's one in front of me. He's backing up towards you.
Oh no, that's a problem. I love this coaxial 20mm, it's so good.
Oh, look at us go.
Be a hero, be a star, that's what they say. Just gonna ambush here, I think.
Vehicle on my side. Can hear it.
Yeah, I saw him cross, I didn't get a shot off. So one was going right to left if you look over towards their spawn. That's an enemy plane too. Well, that's annoying.
Well, what's that?
It's suicide bomber.
Zero jets is all I'm hearing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, to my, oh, there he's just putting smoke.
Moving. Fuck's sake, another bomber. They're really mad. Did you get that guy?
He's backed off. No, I haven't got him. I actually haven't got the horsepower to get up these stairs.
Eat a dick.
He's just behind.
Oh, he's gone front. He's in the front of me now. Oh, hey.
I'm coming, but I don't think I'll get there before the game ends.
Can I just get this cat?
Oh, aircraft destroyed. I didn't know how I got the aircraft.
Nice.
That's him. Oh, get in. Go, go, go.
If I could have just had another 10 seconds of the game. There you go, Gutsy. What do you reckon about that one? Do you reckon we were best squad in that game, Gutsy? What do you reckon?
Let's go to the toilet for 1 sec.
You there, Gutsy? What's going on? Gutsy, you there?
I am back here.
What do you reckon about that one? Do you reckon we were the best squad?
Yeah. Even Tickles did alright. Wow.
It's not every day you get over 4,000 points, right?
No.
Get enough badges, do you think?
You should stream this stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea.
We did all right. That one. That's good.
Yeah, did well. I think what were we 17 kills between us?
Yeah, it's good.
I can't say I'm a massive fan of this map. It's okay, but I don't think we're top tier.
So you need to get your repair guys, your mechanics to put my vents on your tank. So I've got a massive one, but it's spewing out bloody smoke.
Yeah, so this is I'm driving the heavy tank version of what you've got. So mine's got like twice as much armor.
Shoot gun.
Same gun, the 100mm.
I've got no Arnie, no nothing special.
Nah, same here. I haven't got any smoke either.
You got a fire extinguisher. My guys, but nah, don't.
On the ice, on the ice.
Oh,
Where was that Centauro?
he was directly to the right of me, basically. So like, so my 2
Yep.
o'clock.
In the middle, yeah. Damn, I'm dead. There's another one out in the ice, and then the Centauro finished me off from up in the middle as well.
I didn't get that cap point.
Oh, unlucky, shit.
It's just been at the end too.
Yeah, unlucky.
Oh, don't worry, we got a T-54. I'm just passing. He's parked up here. He's ready to go.
So remember, there's one out on the ice as well, so be careful. There's Centauros up in the middle passage, and there's one on the ice.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
God, I love this plane.
Oh, you loved it. Nice work.
I've only got 90 rockets left.
Was that the 2 that were threatening A?
No, so there's still one left. I've got the Centauro in the middle passage, and then one of the ones down near A. Coming back now.
Regress to A down the main road. I just got shot before. Oh yeah. Uh-oh, AA.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I don't know if that was AA actually. It might just been machine gun fire from coax.
Attention to the map.
Oh, there's two in front of me at A.
Yeah, I just fired on them, but a Cougar Blitz took me down.
Let's keep the
There's 2 of them in there, just watch out.
victory is close.
Nice. You do have help coming down the middle passage as well.
See what you mean by that 20 millimeter. I've only got enough bloody points to spawn the AML 90.
If you get in an ambush position, like if you make it to the middle passage, it's actually can be quite effective there. I mean, like a little ambush spot. Leopard's down. That's where I marked in there. So did you see where I marked, Nichols?
No, sorry, I had a tank. One of our friendlies shooting me.
Yeah, so where that guy just marked right in front of the
yeah. He had an Australian player, got him, so I repaired our one of the friendlies here.
Did you guys get that tank there?
Yeah. Plus, I need a big tank beside me while I'm breathing around.
He's probably actually got less armor than you do.
He's got a bigger gun than me.
Yeah, that's for sure.
What is that? It's massive.
Yeah, it's Object 120. Another premium. It's got a huge penetration. I can't repair him.
I'll come in if I can. Doesn't matter if I get my ass armor, it's still the same.
Yeah. There is a tank up on that hill. I clipped him, but he...
Oh, that's me done.
Sorry. Trying to get him.
If I was him, I wouldn't have taken on my tank. Or
Yeah, no, what a
you
waste,
guys.
eh?
It's okay. Be back in a sec.
If you want to jump out by the Toogles, that's probably my last battle for the night as well.
I'm back.
As I was saying before, if you're still playing, you can jump out. That's my last battle for the night. I won't have another one.
See, Luskin and them were talking about that Robin Hood.
Ah, yeah. Pretty stupid what they did.
I haven't read up too much about it, except that when things started going against them, they just shut it down. Then all the politicians come out saying, "Oh, it's good for your guys, but not good for the other ones, huh?"
Exactly.
And then I think they reopened it, didn't they?
Limited trading.
But it's gone up in value again.
Yeah.
Imagine that business just being torn between all the shit. It's just like, oh.
Yeah. It's probably dumping his stock fucking as much as you can.
I know, they'd be like, okay, so the focus is on us. Is
It's
anyone going to come and actually